Hello, this is Mr. Price, and this is the video on the Unit 8 PLT, which is all about constructions on scale diagrams. Okay, let's go straight into this. So the first bit, we have a scale diagram here, and I am going to zoom out just a little bit so it's a little bit easier for you to see. We're going to be planting this tree, and there's some criteria that we need to follow. Okay, now firstly, my diagram is to scale, so I will need to use a ruler, protractor, and compass to sort these questions out. Okay, so my first criteria is that the tree must be at least 4 meters from the pond here. Okay, now if it's always 4 meters from a particular point, it's going to form a circle around that point, and because it's a scale diagram, I need my radius to be 4 meters. Okay, so we notice to go from our meters to our diagram is just half our number of meters. So I need to draw a circle around the pond of 2 centimeters. So I'm going to put my compass point at 0 and open up my protractor, my compass, so it's at 2, like this. And I'm going to put my point of my compass at the pond, like so. Okay, so I think that skipped out a little bit, so turn it round, and you get the circle around the pond. Okay, that's the first one done. We then want it to be at least 5 meters from the existing tree. That's this one here. So again, using my scale, that needs to be 2.5 centimeters in real life. So I'm going to put my compass point at 0 and open it up to 2.5, like that. That's it. Put my compass point on this tree, and then I'm just going to spin the paper around. Okay, and if it goes off the page, that's fine. There. And apologies, I know you didn't see that very well, so I just put that on there and did my circle. Okay. So that's that one done. I now would like it to be closer to AB than CD. So I want it closer to this wall compared to this wall. Now, I know that halfway is going to be when it's exactly the same distance apart. So I want to split this line, BD, or this line, AC, in half, and do a perpendicular line across. So I need to do the perpendicular bisector of BD. Now, I know to do this, I need to put my compass point on B, open up my pencil so it's more than halfway, and do an arc above the line. Now this is going to go into the wording, but that's fine. So above the line and below the line. Okay, and do the same thing at point D, and I need to create my arc. So arc there, where it crosses the line there, and here. I've now got 2 points that I can now draw my line through. So put my pencil point on one line, move my ruler so it goes through the other line, and now connect. And move my ruler a little bit more. There. That's it. So it needs to be closer to this wall than this wall, so it needs to be well away from here. So as it turned out, we didn't need that circle in there anyway, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, that one's now done. It must be closer to AB than AC, so I want it closer to this wall. Sorry, you can't see. I want it closer to this wall rather than this wall. Now, when I want it closer to two walls at right angles to each other, I need to do the angle bisector to make to cut this angle in half, and that way I'll get the distance. It's always the same distance away from each other if I cut this distance in half. So I need to do the angle bisector of this. So I'm going to open up my compass. Doesn't matter how big. I'll make it not too large. Put my compass point on the vertex. Make an arc on both lines. I then do this. Repeat the pattern, but this time with my compass point on my arc, and do an arc here, and repeat on the other arc. And now I'm going to connect my vertex to the line that I drew there. Okay. There. So now, above this line is always close to AB, below this line is always close to AC. Okay, that's that one done. I now would like to shade the region on the diagram the tree can be grown. So, it has to be above this line, it has to be above this line, and it's got to be outside this circle. So it can go here, and all of here. There. So any of this region is where I can put this tree. And that's the first question done. Let's move on to question 2. So I have 3 points here. I want to shade the region that satisfies closer to A than B. So I want it closer to this point than this point. It's going to be the perpendicular bisector of the line here. So the first thing I'm going to do is connect this with a straight line. And then do the perpendicular bisector of it. So, put my compass point on A, just over halfway of the line, draw an arc above and below. Do the same at point B. Like so. And now connect these up with a straight line. Okay, that's that one. Wants to be closer to AC than AB, so closer to this line than this line. So if I connect these up with a line, I want it closer to this line compared to this line, so you do the angle bisector. Okay, because these lines meet at the same point, I want to bisect this angle here. So, open up my compass, draw an arc on both lines, like so. Now repeat it from the arc. And then draw my line through. There. So that's that one done. And now I want more than 2 centimeters from A. So that will look like a circle. So let's open up my compass to 2 centimeters. Like so. And draw my circle around A. There. So I need to shade the region that is closer to A than B. So that's going to be to the left of this line. Closer to AC than AB, so that's to the bottom of this line. And more than 2 centimeters, so it's going to be this part there. Okay, so it's below this line, and outside the circle. Okay, now finally for part 3, in the space below, construct a 30-degree angle without a protractor. So, my hint is, can I make a 60-degree angle and then halve it? Well, yes I can, because I know that an equilateral triangle has a 60-degree angle. So, I'm going to draw a equilateral triangle of length 4 centimeters. So, 4 centimeters. There's my first line. I'm going to use my compass. Whoops. To do this, and I'm going to draw an arc on both vertices. Like so. And this is the point that I'd like to make my equilateral triangle, so connect these lines up. So this is 60 degrees, so I want to bisect this angle to make 30 degrees. So let's do my angle bisector. Arc here, arc here, arc here, arc here, and now connect my points up. And there we have it. There is a 30-degree angle there, which you can measure to check. There we are. And that's all the questions done in this homework. And if you ever have any problems, come and see me in class. Thank you.